Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of this year's Best Actor winner. Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play. Now, you see it. Now you see it. And here's the host of our show, Chuck Henry.
Thank you, Mark Driscoll. Thank you, everybody. Good morning. Hope it's a good day for you, and welcome to Now You See It, a program that is going to try in the next 30 minutes to give away $30,000. We've got some people like you beat right now would certainly like a chance at that $30,000. Here's Sharon and John. Hi, Sharon. How are you? John? Sharon Allen. Sharon Allen. They told me that you were a hockey reporter?
Yes, in Vancouver.
Well, are you still, was it television or radio or what?
It was radio. I did it for about a year and a half.
Ah, but you're not in sportscasting anymore?
No, I'm just a very interested observer.
Interested observer. Okay, and we'll meet John over here. This is John Duarte, a waiter who I am told likes fantasy games. What is that, John?
Well, it's like
is that something we want to know about, John?
Well, it's very interesting, actually. It's like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, all types of role-playing
that
games.
kind.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe some other kind of thing. That's okay. Well, good luck to both of you. Take a look at our game board. Now you see it. Audience, we're going to let you continue to see the board, but for the players, the board vanishes. You'll get another look at it when I finish reading each question. Every answer starts out at 100 points, but we deduct 15 points for every second that it takes you to find the answer. Okay? Here's your first question. When Vivien Leigh was making Gone with the Wind, what actor did she hate kissing because he wore false teeth and had bad breath? John.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Gable.
Correct. And you have 100 points left on the clock. That is now added onto your score. The first player to reach 1,000 points wins the game and then goes on to challenge our returning champion. Here's our next question. What is the most popular name for a dog in the United States? Sharon.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Rover.
Correct. You get 95 points here. You're only 5 points behind. Almost tied the game up just like that. Next question. What consumer expert dresses so drably that Phil Donahue once spent an entire show fixing him up? John.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Nader.
Correct. Ralph Nader, consumer advocate. You get another 90 points, takes you up to 190. Only about 37% of the households in the Soviet Union have what common device? John.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Phone.
Right. 75 more points, John. You now have 265. What trendy wristwatch company has styles called Jellyfish, Colored Love, and Frozen Dreams? Sharon.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Swatch.
Correct. 90 points onto your score, Sharon. You now have 185. During World War II, we transmitted secret radio messages using the language of what American Indian tribe? Sharon.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Navajo.
That's right. Another 25 points. You now have 210. What was the swashbuckling secret identity of Don Diego de la Vega? John.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Zorro.
That's who he was. Zorro, 95 points. You now have 360. What beautiful sex symbol comes to mind when you hear the music to Ravel's Bolero? John.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Derek.
That's the one we're looking for. Bo Derek. 75 more points, John. You now have 435. After winning the Nobel Peace Prize, what religious leader was arrested for disturbing the peace? Yeah, sure.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Tutu.
That's right. Bishop Desmond Tutu. You get 25 points. You now have 235. To rid fruit of pesticides, you can soak it in water mixed with what common laundry product? Sharon.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Bleach.
Right, bleach. Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. That sounds terrible.
I didn't even know you could do that. It doesn't sound not too delicious, does it? You have 320 points. Every year, Americans eat more than half the entire world's supply of what tasty fish? Sharon. Okay, John, I'll repeat the question for you. Every year, Americans eat more than half the entire world's supply of what tasty fish? John.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Tuna.
Correct. You got 90 more points, John. You now have 525, and we are now at the end of the first round. We'll be back with a new game board right after this. Buzzed a little quick now, Sharon.
I saw it, and then as soon as I was called on, it was gone.
Yeah, because that's board. It's up there.
I think it's from Navajo at all.
We're back with our two Now You See It players, and they're anxious to get started again. John Dworty, you're in the lead with 525 points, and Sharon Allen, you have 320 points. Remember, the first player to reach 1,000 points will win the game, and then we'll go on to meet our returning champion, and one of you may have a chance at $30,000 today. All right, let's take a look at the new game board. And our first question. Who was the first American woman ever to chat on the phone from outer space? Sharon.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Ride.
Correct. 95 points, Sharon. It was Sally Ride. You now have 415 points, so you're moving up. Crocodile Dundee's Paul Hogan says that when Australians eat a Big Mac, most of them throw away the what? John.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Pickle.
Correct. 95 more points, John. You now have 620. At a whopping $8 million a year, what high-pitched male singer signed the biggest performing contract in Las Vegas history? Sharon.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Newton.
Correct. Wayne Newton. 75 points. You now have 490. Approximately 50% of all the houses in Beverly Hills have what luxury feature? Sharon.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Pool.
Correct. 80 more points, Sharon. You're moving up. You have 570 points. John, you're still in the lead with 620. Here's our next question. What personal hygiene product is used by 92% of American women, but only 86% of American men? John.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Deodorant.
Deodorant. Now, why that is, I have no idea, but you've got 100 points. That's what's important. You now have 720. Who is the only member of Britain's royal family ever to compete in the Olympics? John.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Anne.
Anne is correct. Princess Anne. You got another 90 points. That takes your total to 810. That means with 190 points or more, you would win this. So keep that in mind, Sharon. Next question. In Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox is mistakenly called Calvin because he's wearing what fashion designer's underwear? Sharon.
Line 1.
Line 1.
Klein.
Right. Calvin Klein, 75 points, Sharon. You're moving up. You now have 645. What automaker gave his name to the world's only stainless steel production sports car? John.
Line 3.
Line 3.
DeLorean.
DeLorean is correct. John DeLorean. Okay, you now have 910 points. You're just 90 points away from a win. What do the Japanese use in many dishes that is made of soybean curd? John.
Line 4.
Too late, so we'll go over to Sharon, and I'll repeat the question for you, Sharon. What do the Japanese use in many dishes that is made of soybean curd? Yes.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Tofu.
Tofu is right. You were a little hesitant about that answer. You get the points. You now have 725. John, you're still just 90 points away from a win. What ancient Roman emperor got bored with being a ruler and embarked on a singing career? Sharon.
Line 3.
Line 3.
Nero.
Right. 90 more points, Sharon. Takes your total now to 815. John, still 90 points away from a win. Who saved the Lone Ranger's life? Sharon.
Line 4.
Line 4.
Tonto.
Right. Faithful Indian companion Tonto, 95 points. And here's the situation. You have tied up the game. The score is even. 910, 910, 90 points for either one of you, and you'll be the winner. Don't start laughing now, John. What do you put up if you want to play stud poker? John for the win.
Line 2.
Line 2.
Ante.
You're the champ. Thank you, Sharon, for being on our program today. I understand you're getting married soon. Best of luck in that area, too. We got some nice parting gifts. John, would you come on over and join me? Because in just a moment, John, you'll be going for a chance to take on our returning champion. And remember, also a chance at that big solo round, which today is worth $30,000. We'll be back with more right after this. Okay, John. Here you go. Make yourself comfortable. Welcome back to Now You See It. I feel as if sort of that I'm in the middle of, well, the National League playoffs, because John over here is a Mets fan. Is that correct?
That's sad but true.
Well, don't say sad but true. The Mets have a good team, and they could have a great year. Sure. And now I want you to say hello to a big Dodgers fan. Right over here, our grand champion. Here is Ben Wong.
How are you?
Ben has $3,400, and as you know, Ben was a bat boy for the Dodgers, so we've got the Dodgers against the Mets, so to speak, right?
All that pressure, correct?
All that pressure. Well, there's a great deal of pressure on both of you today because one of the two of you is going on to play our solo round in just a moment, and that is worth $30,000. So we'll see what happens there. But in order to get there, we must first see which one of you will win this game. Audience, take a look at our game board. The board is worth $200. On the board are 6 words that fit into the category phobias. These are things that people have a fear of. First player to find a word associated with the category will take control. You guys are ready?
Yes.
Go. Ben.
Line 1, height.
Height. Now there are 5 more words that fit into that category. If you can find all of them for me in 20 seconds, you know how this works. You will get that $200. Remember, the category phobias.
Okay.
Here you go, Ben. Ready?
All right. Yes, sir.
Go.
Line 1, arms.
Incorrect.
Line 3, dentist.
That's 1.
Line 3, dark.
That's 2.
Line 4, snakes.
That's 3.
Line 4, bugs.
That's 4. 1 more. Ooh, okay. That means you didn't get them all in time, and that means that now, John, you will have 5 seconds to find any of the remaining answers. The category phobias, and I'll repeat the words that Ben found for us. He found height, the dentist, dark, snakes, and bugs. Ready? Go. Yes.
Rich.
Incorrect. That means you got the money, Ben. You got the money. The first player to win $1,000 is our winner. I'll give you the answer that you couldn't find. It was on line 2. It was rat. That would certainly be something that somebody was afraid of. With the score of 200-0, let's take a look at our next category. These are companies that manufacture imported cars, and we're playing for $300. But first, for control, ready, go. Ben.
Line 1, Mazda.
Mazda. That's one of the companies we're looking for. Give me 5 more in 20 seconds. You get the money. Companies that manufacture imported cars. Ready, go.
Line 1, Audi.
That's 1.
Line 2, Toyota.
That's 2.
Line 3, Ferrari.
That's 3.
Line 4, Isuzu. Line 4, Isuzu.
That's
Line
4.
4, Volvo.
You got it. Just under the buzzer. You got all 5 of them. Ran the category. You get the money. $500 to you, Ben. Now let's take a look at our next category, names of famous beaches, and we're playing for $400. You ready, guys? Go. Ben.
Oh.
Not enough time. That means that you're going to get a first shot at it, John.
All right.
Okay, give me the name of 5 famous beaches. In 20 seconds, you get the $400 and move a little closer to Ben there. Ready? Go.
Line 1, Palm. Line
That's
1,
one.
Daytona.
That's
Line
2.
2, Molly.
Incorrect.
Line 2, Miami. Line
That's 3.
Line 3, Brighton.
That's 4.
Line 4, Ohio.
Incorrect.
Line 4, Waikiki.
You got them. Gave us 5 of those beaches. There were 6 up there. All you had to do was give us 5. You did exactly what you needed to do. You made the game a little tighter now. You've got $400, John. Ben, you've got $500. The beach that nobody found was on line 2, Malibu Beach, right here in Southern California. Next category, words that follow the word Billy, and we'll be playing for $500. First of all, it's for control. Ready, go. John. Too much time. That means you're going to get the first crack at it, Ben. Now, the $500 would take you to $1,000, which means you would repeat as our champion and a chance at $30,000. These are words that follow the word Billy. Give me 5 in 20 seconds. Ready, Go.
Line 1, goat.
That's 1.
Line 2, leather.
Incorrect.
Line 2, soap.
Incorrect.
Line 3, party.
That's 2.
Line 4, cart.
Incorrect.
Oh, line 4, club.
That's 3. Ooh, too much time. All right. That means you have a chance to get that $500 and remain in the game. And let me recap the answers we did find. Goat, Barty, and club. All you have to do is give me one more word that fits in the category words that follow Billy in 5 seconds. Ready? Go.
Line 3, Jack.
That's it. Then you got the $500. You're still alive. That takes you up to $900. Then you have $500 to give you the 2 words we didn't find. Line 1 was Martian, and line 4 was Carter. Okay, here is the next category. America's most popular baby names. We're playing for $600, so we will have a winner. First of all, it's for control. Ready? Go. Ben.
Line 1, Lauren.
Lauren is one of the words we're looking for. Now, to repeat as champion, give me 5 more in 20 seconds. America's most famous baby names. Ready? Go.
Line 4, Sarah.
That's
Line
1.
4, Matt.
That's 2.
Line 3, Jason.
That's 3.
Line 2, Dan.
That's 4. One more.
Line 2, Ryan.
Yeah! And the team is a champion. Woo! Came right down to the end. John, you played a great game. You kept him in suspense right to the very end. Hey, the Mets are a great team. Don't worry about a thing. We've got some nice parting gifts for you. Now, when we come back, Ben Wong will be playing our solo game for $30,000. You know what we need to do now? Just cross over, and we'll go up to the board. Woo! Ben was talking about giving silly answers. Well, in the heat of the moment of that last game, I gave probably the silliest one of all. You know, things that follow Billy. I said Billy Martian. This is Billy Martin, obviously. Okay, well, I'm going back to school now. Anyway, you're up here to play our solo game, which we'll do in just a second. But first, if you'd like to be a contestant, on Now You See It, and you're in the Los Angeles area, give us a call at area code 213-965-9000. Or in the San Diego area, call us at area code 619-223-2101. You got the number down, too, right?
You bet, Chuck.
You all set for this?
Yes.
All right. Take a look at our solo game board. Now you see it. And now you don't. Yeah, you know what's going to happen here, Ben. I'll be asking you 10 questions. You have 60 seconds to find as many of the answers as you can. We'll pay you $100 for every correct answer. If you find all 10 today, you win $30,000.
Let's give it a shot, Chuck.
As soon as you find an answer, here, take this now, the electronic pencil. Circle it, nice and big. Call it out. Has to get stuck on a word. If there's more time, I'll come back.
Okay.
You're set. Here is the board. The clock begins after I ask the first question. Aussie actor who gained fame as Mad Max.
Pass.
He lost to Nixon in 1972.
Pass.
A wild pig.
Pass.
Three's Company and Hooperman Star.
Ritter.
Right. Alcoholic ingredient in a daiquiri.
I don't think. Pass.
Boy Scouts earn this kind of badge.
Pass.
Evangelist Billy.
Graham.
Right. First name of soul singer Franklin.
Aretha.
Right. Mario Cuomo's job.
Governor.
Right. It's found in a tool chest.
Hammer.
Right. Aussie actor who gained fame as
Gibson.
Mad Max. Right. He lost to Nixon in 1972.
Pass.
Oh, boy, and you were just getting rolling there. Just getting rolling. You did find 6 at $100 apiece. That's $600. Let's go over the answers you didn't find. He lost to Nixon. Yeah, you already know it now. It's McGovern. McGovern. A wild pig is a boar. The alcoholic ingredient in a daiquiri, you say you don't drink, it's rum. Boy Scouts earn this kind of badge. Merit badge. Sure, that's what they get, a merit badge. Well, you did pick up some extra money today. We'll recap your earnings, and we'll be right back after this. Sometimes... Stan, your total winnings on Now You See It are $5,100. But next time, we'll be back to play when our solo game will be worth $35,000. We'll see who'll walk away with that pot. That's tomorrow. I'm Chuck Henry. Till then, for Now You See It. So long, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Lasonic's portable AM and FM stereo radio cassette recorder, features auto reverse, and 30 watts of music power. Lasonic and Archway ginger snaps and oatmeal cookies. Low sodium, low cholesterol, no palm oil. Archway, the good food cookies. And Pledge. With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful. Now available in spring fresh scent. And Eureka's Quick Up, great for between cleaning cleanups. Lightweight, rechargeable, cordless, and in-betweening vacuum, Eureka. And Olympia's Desktop EC2000 calculator is feature-packed and specially designed to handle even the most difficult calculating tasks. From Olympia, USA. And a member of our studio audience will receive, for quality performance, the new Home 2022. Versatile top-loading machine has 22 stitches, button holder, and other features. The new Home Sewing Machine Company.
This is Harry Smith. Tomorrow on CBS This Morning, the right to an abortion goes before the Supreme Court. We'll talk with women who've made the hard choices in a special hour tomorrow on CBS This Morning.
From Television City in Hollywood, this is Mark Driscoll speaking for Now You See It. A Mark Goodson television production.